want to give you a quick update to some of the changes I'm making to my shows over the next several weeks. If you've listened to any of the recent episodes of Iterations, In Between, or Process Driven, you've heard me mention my new Everything feed. For those of you who may have missed it, subscribing to the new feed gets you everything I do. Every iteration, every in-between, and every process driven, plus you'll also get special one-off conversations and any new show that I happen to do, all in one feed that's available in your favorite podcast app, and now also on Spotify. I'm adopting the YouTube model of subscribe to me, not my show. And what that means is that the individual show feeds are going away as of April 1st. So if you are subscribed to one or more of the individual shows and you want to keep getting them, please subscribe to everything so you don't miss anything. I'd like to take a minute to talk about the individual shows for those of you who may subscribe to one but don't listen to or even know about the others. Keep in mind that all of these shows are designed to work together and to complement one another. In a way, they're all just sort of different aspects of the same ongoing conversations. Iterations is basically my audio journal. It's a short-form show, usually 7 to 10 minutes or so, of my individual reflections on a specific theme or topic, and I try to anchor each episode to some sort of personal anecdote. Process Driven is my deep dive show, where I have conversations with photographers, artists, musicians, really anyone trying to live a creative life to talk about what that means, how they approach their work, why they do it, and what it means to them. I've been lucky enough to talk to a few of my photographic heroes like Gregory Crewdson and Dan Winters, and I've also made some terrific friends like Ben Thomas and Sean Tucker, who recently joined me on my third show, In Between. The copy for In Between reads, small discussions that explore and connect broad conversations around a topic to our actual everyday lived experiences. What that translates into are more personal conversations with creatives around a single topic, or sometimes it may mean wrestling with an answer to a specific question. As I mentioned, Sean joined me on the latest episode of In Between, where we talked about some strategies for using social media more effectively to help grow and engage better with an audience. All of these shows occupy the same space and explore how and why we navigate the creative process, and yet each of them comes at it from a slightly different perspective, which is one of the main reasons I decided to merge them all into one feed. I had originally planned for each show to be weekly, but as I learned with my on-again, off-again release schedule for Process Driven, it's just too much to manage, especially when I'm also doing personal projects and client work. So in addition to merging the feeds, I'm streamlining the release schedules. Subscribing to everything will get you at least 4 episodes a month, 1 episode each week. Typically, it will be 2 iterations, 1 in between and 1 process driven, but there may also be the occasional one-off. So let's take February, for example. Week 1 will be iterations, week 2, in between, week 3, another iteration, and week 4, process driven. Now, the order may change in a given month, but that's the basic idea. My goal here is consistency, both for me as a producer and for you as a listener. I want to be able to produce compelling conversations on a regular basis and build a community of listeners that feel like you, are a part of them. To that end, if you have an idea for an episode or feel like you may want to join in on the conversation, send me an email at talkback@jeffreysidoris.com or connect with me on Twitter or Instagram @JeffreySidoris. I'd love to hear what's on your mind. I'm excited about these new changes, and I hope you'll come along for the ride. Thanks very much for your time. I'll talk to you on the next one.